Hey y'all, well I have been working on an unboxing video of my new Blackhawk Titan 210 paramotor. That will be coming out soon, so you guys can watch for that. But I got to the point where I was going to get my battery charged because the 210 has a electric start and a pull start. So I wanted to get my battery charged, and if you guys are not real familiar with charging these Lipo batteries and stuff and how to use the chargers, it can kind of be a pain. Be a little bit scary because everything you read is about how they explode and catch on fire and all that stuff, which they can. But what I wanted to do was just kind of make a real short video just for anybody who's getting a paramotor that has a Lipo battery for an electric start, or if you're picking up one of the new Blackhawk 210s or a 190 with an electric start, a Talon, or a 125, whatever. If it has an electric start and you've got the new batteries, I wanted to go over that with you guys just to kind of let you know. So the new batteries are really small. They stay out of the way. They can connect to the side of the frame really well. But I just wanted to go over some of the charging settings, because when you get the battery and you get the charger with the kit, when you get these, it's not automatically set to charge your battery. So I just want to go over this, show it to you real quick, and hopefully it helps somebody out. Just a little kind of a tips and trick thing. So let's start opening this up. So what we'll have here is we'll have the battery, we have the power supply. We're going to take and we're going to open this up here. And I've already taken the battery out of the box and put it all together in here because I was going to go ahead and charge it, but then I thought, well, I'll make a video, we'll just see. Okay. So you'll get your book, you're going to get your charger with the different termination ends on it for depending on what kind of battery you're using, all that kind of good stuff. Okay, and then in the box, in your battery box, you're going to get your battery. Okay, and you have your charging end and you have your battery information plug as well. So if this is the battery that you guys get, I know this is what comes with the 210s. This is what comes with the 210s for right now. It's a real small battery, stays out of the way really well. They also give you a little fire bag. That's what you're going to make a couple little holes in, and you're going to put you a couple holes, couple zip ties, put it to your frame, and you'll have the battery inside, and it'll hook to the frame of your paramotor. Okay, like that. And I'll show that when I do the unboxing and the build of the Titan 210. But this was just something I wanted to throw out there real quick, like I said, because you may already have something and maybe you're going through batteries, they're not holding charge, they're dying or whatever. So just make sure that we're doing it right. That's all this is for. So what I'm going to do is take the battery, we're going to plug in our charger. It also comes with a fire bag, so this here. Okay. If you've got one of the bigger Lipo batteries, it'll fit in here. It's a fire bag. You put them in those when you're charging them. And you should set it on something that's non-flammable, so I'm going to have it in the fire bag. Okay. I'll have it in the spark bag or the fire bag. I know it's on a wood table, but that's all I have out here. So we're going to take this, we're going to plug in our charger. Here it come on right here. Okay, so when these things first come in, at least this set that I've got with this charger, it didn't come with the, of course, correct battery settings in it. Tried to get it to see it. Didn't really work that way as far as how I was working with it. So what I did, plug in the port that reads it. Okay, that's for your balanced charging. These batteries are balanced charge. Okay, we're going to plug this in here. There. Okay, now we have the battery plugged into the charger. You guys can see that. And first thing it does, it's going to say program select lithium battery, and that is a lithium battery, so we'll hit enter. So it's a Lipo and it's a balanced charge. These batteries are a balanced charge. You can see that mine's already set at 1.5 amp 14.8 volts with 4 cells. Okay, that's correct for this battery, but I changed that, and that's what I want to go over and show you guys is how to change that. When it originally came in and I got this out of the box, it was showing a 6 amp charge, and that would have taken out this battery. So what we look for in this case, you want to charge it at 1C, okay, and you want to charge it, if you look on the battery right here, it says 1550, right, 1550. So the max that you really want to charge that at is 1.5. If this were a 2000, then you would charge it at 2 amps, okay, 1000, 1 amp. So 1.5, 1550. So I'm doing it at 1.5 amps. On this charger, what you do is these buttons aren't just push once, they're also hold for more options. But what you'll do is you'll take, we'll hit enter. We do want LiPo, so we'll go to the next setting. The 1.5 starts blinking, okay? 1.6, 1.7, 1.8. You can see that's how you change it. So when I unboxed this, brand new, it was set for 6 amps. Okay, so what you have to do is go to your screen, go to Lipo Balance Charge, and then hit the enter button until it scrolls from LiPo to the amps. And you want to go through that until it says 1.5 amps, and then hit it again for your enter. Okay, there we go. So now it's locked in. And again, 1.5 amps, because on the battery it's 1550, but 1.5 amps. If it were 2000, it would be 2 amps, etc. This is a 4-cell battery. The way we know this is 4 cells is we can flip it over and count them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4-cell battery, charge at 1.5 amps, balanced. So you got to have the balanced info plugged in as well as your charging port. All right, now what we're going to do, since we know that that's how we get our numbers and how we're going to do it, I'm going to put this battery inside of a fire bag because it is on a wood table. All right, and I'll set it on this other one as well. All right, so I've got it all set up. We should be fine. I'm going to be staying home. It says not to charge these things unattended. Always watch them. So I am going to be here just doing some work on the Paramotor still. Once we have it set, we know that we're correct. We know that it's LiPo. We know that it's balanced charge, 1.5 amps. Then you push and hold the start button. So the top row, I'll come over here, the top row is quick pushes. Click, 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 click. The bottom row is, for stop and start, is to press and hold, and you'll see it change. So it's all plugged in. We're going to hold this down. Okay, it's doing a battery check. Everything looks good. Now we hit it to start. There it goes. Now you can scroll through and look at the data, the things, what the cells are and what the voltage is per cell. Balanced charge is trying to keep the voltage and the charging to each one of those 4 cells equal or as close as it can to each other. So we can scroll through here. There's a safety timer. There's lots of things that you can set up. Okay. There we go. So that's all 4 cells. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and we're going to sit here and we're going to watch. So it's going to sit here and individually move these cells, the voltage and the charge to each cell, trying to keep them within a range of each other. Keep them nice and close. Alright, and we can go back to our main page. So you can look and see balanced charge. We've been going for 1 minute and 18 seconds. It's going in at 15.7 volts, 1.5 amps. And this will cut off, in theory, it will cut off when the battery reaches its limit. and the voltage will probably slow down as it gets closer to its limit as well. So that is that. So they also make something when you put your battery on the webbing or on the cage. When you have your battery on there, in line they'll put a small little meter. This one's bigger, but they make one, like I said, they make one that's just about the size of our little tack and our head temperature sensor gauge, little meters, the little trail tack. They make some that are real small like that as well. This one's a little bigger. I just keep it in the side pocket, and real quick, you plug this thing in and you can see what your overall charge is on the battery. You can see each cell individually. This shows all kinds of information, probably more information than you really care about ever seeing. But everything's on here. You can pick these up. You can pick up the small ones that I was talking about. You can pick those up for about $4 on Amazon. It'd be nice just to have on the machine, just to make sure you're starting a bunch of times and you wear the battery down too much. It gets below 3.5, you let it sit there, and then the battery's shot. So you're gonna have to get another one. Good thing to have. So maybe pick one of those up as well. Also, just a way to check the battery once it's done charging and when you've been using them for a while, you can kind of squeeze on the cells, and right now when you get it out of the box, you'll feel that it's really solid. It doesn't compress very easily at all. Let me take this out and I'll show you. So if I squeeze on this, there's no give to it. All right, solid. If this thing is starting to get worn, to get old, it becomes a little bubbly, a little mushy. So you'll know that it's time to get you something else and maybe look at how you're charging it, all that kind of stuff. Make sure you're doing it properly so it doesn't wear out. But also when they're charging, you really shouldn't feel any heat from them. Should not get hot. Some of these battery chargers have a sensor that come off of the side of it, a little heat sensor that come off the side, and it connects, lays on top of the battery. And if this senses that battery getting hot, it'll automatically shut off. So that's a good thing to have also. Anyway, guys, that's it. That's the battery charging. This is the setup that you get with the Blackhawk paramotors. Okay, for the foot launch, quads, things like that. They're quads, they're intruders. Those come with full-size, battery and everything, not this little rechargeable stuff. So it comes with like an ATV battery. But as far as if you get a foot launch, this is what you're going to be getting right here. All right. So that's it. I hope that was helpful. Hope it gives you guys an idea of what to do. Just make sure that you do change the amperage that it's charging at. It'll come standard on 6 amps. Look at your battery. If it says 1500 or 2000, change it to 1.5 or 2.0, and just make that battery last a long time and be safe with it. So all right, guys, look forward to showing you guys the unboxing video. I'm real excited about that, and the putting together of the Titan, the new Titan 210 from Blackhawk. I'm real excited about it. It's taken me a few days. We've had a lot of stuff going on here, and it's just been hot. So some days I don't feel like getting out here and messing with it. So, but I've got it in the trailer, pretty much got it put together. I've got the footage, most of it all downloaded already. So I'll start making that, and then I'll get you the first flight as well. So real excited about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the videos and you dig the information, please like and subscribe, hit the bell, share the videos. I really appreciate that. It helps. Also, we're going to try to get another Pretty Girl in the Paraglider video out pretty soon. Thank all you guys for watching that. I know her first video is up to about 1.6 thousand views. Her third video, which was Pretty Girl Gets Stopped by the FAA, that one's at 3.5 or 3.6 thousand. So really appreciate that. Thank you guys for saying the encouraging things to Teresa. So she's doing really well. Real excited about maybe doing a little towing, little free flying, dune hopping. So anyway, appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps. Learn to fly. Be safe. Big love, y'all.